Question number 1. Which of the following platforms supports Node.js? You're right. All mentioned is the correct answer. Question number 2. Node.js its predetermined scope in the application. Sharp thinking. Global is the right choice. Question number 3. In Nodejs, which module can help us create a server? Right choice. HTTP is the best answer. Question number 4. Node.js applications can be connected to databases. Good job. Your answer nosql and relational works well here. Question number 5. How to read a file using the fes module in Node.js? Nicely done. Read file is a solid answer. Question number 6. How to manage dependencies in the Node.js project? Solid response. Use npm packages to add, remove and update dependencies is a valid choice. Question number 7. What is a callback URL in the context of Node.js? Well reasoned. A URL that triggers a callback process is the correct choice. Question number 8. What is the function of the npm initial command? Clear logic. Your choice create a new Node.js project is sound and 100% true. Question number 9. What is the Node.js event loop responsible for? Nice work. You chose running JavaScript code asynchronously, and it is correct. Question number 10. Which of the following can we not use Nodejs for? Bravo! Mobile apps is the answer. Question number 11. What is the default scope in Nodejs application? Perfect. Local is the correct choice. Question number 12. Where does Node.js allow JavaScript code to run? Valid point. Outside of a web browser is true. Question number 13. The wrong understanding of the Node.js is dash. Exactly. Framework JavaScript makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 14. What is the response format from an EPI server? Right again. JSON is a valid answer. Question number 15. What is one of the common use cases of Nodejs? Smart pick. Real-time data analysis is the correct choice. Question number 16. The module that is already in the Node.js is? Excellent choice. Core module is the right answer. Question number 17. Node.js allows you to use the template engine. Nice selection. Pug is the correct and valid answer. Question number 18. What does Node.js allow web developers to do? Well done. Use one language for both front-end and back-end development is the right choice. Question number 19. The Node.js modules can be exposed using dash. Excellent. Module. Exports is a brilliant choice. Question number 20. Which of the following is true about Node.js? You chose it's single-threaded and asynchronous, and it is correct. Question number 21. What is a cron job in the context of Node.js? On track. A scheduled task is the correct answer. Question number 22. What are the main characteristics of Node.js? Well picked. JavaScript runtime, event-driven, non-blocking IDOO model, NPM ecosystem is the correct answer. Question number 23. What is Express.js used for web development? Correct. To create APIs in a simple way is the right answer. Question number 24. How Node.js modules are available externally? Great job, module. Exports is the accurate answer. Question number 25. What is not considered a Nodejs application? Smart move. JavaScript running in your browser is an accurate answer. Question number 26. Nodejs to save your files, use the extension. Great thinking. Nodejs is the right choice.
Question number 27. How to install Express in a Nodejs project?
You got it. Your choice, npm install express, is right.
Question number 28. Which JavaScript engine is used by Nodejs?
Good thinking. Google's V8 is the right answer. Question number 29. Which operating systems can Nodejs run on? Strong choice. Windows, Unix, Linux, and macOS is the right answer. Question number 30. Which command to start a project in Nodejs? Correct response. npm init is the most accurate answer. Question number 31. When using Nodejs, where can we store tokens? Good thinking. Cookie is the right answer. Question number 32. How do you run a JavaScript file in Nodejs? Right again, node main. JS is a valid answer. Question number 33. The reason Nodejs uses event callbacks is? Bravo. Not to have to wait for blocking IGO is the answer. Question number 34. In Nodejs, what is the router used for? Well picked. Processing requirements from client is the correct answer. Question number 35. How can you delete a file using Nodejs? Right choice. Constfs equal to require fs. Unlink sync is the best answer. Question number 36 allows you to get the version of Nodejs. Nice selection. Node- version is the correct and valid answer.
Question number 37. What is passport.js used for in Nodejs?
On track. Passport.js is used for authentication in Nodejs applications is the correct answer.
Question number 38. What are the middleware in Express.js?
Well reasoned. Functions that run before defined routes is the correct choice. Question number 39. Default scope in a Nodejs application. You got it. Your choice local is right. Question number 40. What is the package manage for Nodejs? Smart pick. npm is the correct choice.
Question number 41. What is the main advantage of Nodejs?
Solid response. Asynchronous execution is a valid choice. Question number 42. Nodejs is a system on the side of the smart move. Server is an accurate answer.
Question number 43. What is not a key feature in Nodejs?
Strong choice. Multi-threaded is the right answer.
Question number 44. What does CRUD stand for in Nodejs?
Excellent. Create, read, update, delete is a brilliant choice. Question number 45. Nodejs has available object methods. Well done. 18 is the right choice. Question number 46. The engine that the Nodejs are right. Clear logic. Your choice V8 is sound and 100% true. Question number 47. When did Ryan Dahl author Nodejs?
Good job. Your answer 2009 works well here.
Question number 48. What is the primary use of Nodejs? Excellent choice. To write server-side applications is the right answer. Question number 49. What is Nodejs
J's primarily used for?
You chose developing server-side and networking applications. And it is correct.
Question number 50. What language is Nodejs based from? Valid point. JavaScript is true. Question number 51. Who created Nodejs and what year?
You're right. Ryan Dahl in 2009 is the correct answer.
Question number 52. Who is the creator of the node, Jace? Nice work. You chose Ryan Dahl and it is correct. Question number 53. 3 types of modules in Node. Jace? Perfect. Core module, third-party module, local module is the correct choice. Question number 54. Node. Jace is dash, threaded language. Nicely done. Single is a solid answer. Question number 55. Nodejs application runs on dash.
Great thinking. Single threads is the right choice.
Question number 56. How to manage memory in Node.js? Exactly. Monitor memory consumption using tools available in Node.js makes sense, and it is right choice. Question number 57. Node.js is a platform created on.
Correct response. Motor V8 Chrome is the most accurate answer.
Question number 58. Why do we use Express? J's at all?
Sharp thinking, manages the content type, and simplified routing is the right choice.
Question number 59. How to import module in Nodejs? Great job. Using require function is the accurate answer. Question number 60. Which of these is not a server? Correct. Node.js server is the right answer. Question number 61. Node.js to include uses modules. Nicely done. Require is a solid answer. Question number 62. What platforms Node.js support? Perfect. All of the above answers is the correct choice. Question number 63. What is consisting of Node? Jace. Well picked. Event is the correct answer. Question number 64. The application of Nodejs is? Nice work. You chose all answers above, and it is correct. Question number 65. How to get the Nodejs version? Correct. Node V is the right answer. Question number 66. In Node.js there is no object. Good job. Your answer window works well here. Question number 67. What is Express in Node.js? Right again. A web application framework is a valid answer. Question number 68. Nodejs is dash by default. Smart move. Asynchronous is an accurate answer. Question number 69. In Nodejs, F stands for? Bravo. File system is the answer. Question number 70. Nodejs is dash language. On track. Server side is the correct answer. Question number 70. Jace uses a single? Solid response. Thread and an asynchronous event loop is a valid choice. Question number 72. What is the node? Jace. Great job. An execution environment for JavaScript on the server side is the accurate answer. Question number 73. Nodejs run on dash. Well done. Server is the right choice. Question number 74. What is Express? Jace. Correct response. On minimalist framework for Node. JS is the most accurate answer. Question number 75. Nodejs is used in.
Excellent. Web services is a brilliant choice.
Question number 76. Who made Nodejs?
Excellent choice. Ryan Dahl is the right answer.
Question number 77. What is Nest?
Exactly. Framework to build server applications on Node. Jace makes sense and it is right choice.
Question number 78. Nodejs is dash.
You're right. Runtime JavaScript is the correct answer.
Question number 79. Mia Node. Jace?
You chose JavaScript runtime environment. And it is correct.
Question number 80. What is NPM?
Good thinking.
A package manager for Node. JS is the right answer. Question number 81. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? You got it. Your choice contact Narayan Changda is right